Hi, welcome to a new video dedicated to the new SPCmaker project. This is the SPC19NG and this is probably the last model integrating all the last technologies in terms of ESC, motors, flight controller and so on, and FPV camera. But we will see if the best ingredient will give the best drone. And I will immediately say avoid this project. Why? Because it's absolutely not working out of the box. You will need tons of mode to hope to have something more or less flyable. So if you don't want some problem, avoid this project. It's a real shame because the former model, the 95 GL, I gave to this one the CB award because it was just a great flyer. Okay, remember this one with the 20 racer star 4 blades props installed. It's just this one is just a great quadcopter. The new one is a nightmare. Anyway, let's discover a bit why and where is the problem. Okay, so what we have the classic SPCmaker transportation bag, and I already pre-installed some element, for example the battery strap, okay, as well as the first LiPo. Two battery strap and two LiPo are provided in the bundle. That's a great initiative. So there are exactly some 350 mAh power, 30C, exactly the same model with XT30 connector. If you need exactly some weight, they weigh about 30.7 gram. Well, it's basic, and if you need some exact dimension, there are 50 by something about 25.5 by 15 millimeters. Okay, so well, they are respectable. They are not among the best of the 3S LiPo. Now, as far as understood from the new model they will introduce, they're giving some 60C. Okay, we have two Velcro band to completely secure the battery installation, 4 zips, a bag with some screws to attach the props, and an XT to 30 to 60 extender is jailed into the box. It is not to use with this one, is to use this battery with another quadcopter. Finally, two set of 4 2-inch props, 3-blade edition 2035, okay, 2-inch, and well, they are strange and curvature. Look at that, a little bit with the nose down like this. So it's a new type of props. So let's now focus a little bit on the quadcopter. We have fantastic ingredient. First of all, on front we have a 600 TVL, well, not so much, but it's a CCD Runcam Mini 2 model with a fantastic light sensitivity. No possibility to tune the lens orientation, is blocked something around 15-20%. Okay, but it's a fantastic CCD camera. One drawback, look that if you have a frontal shock, the lens will be hit by, so it's not it's not super good design. So why not they move for backward this model more few millimeters, because I think it was lacking of free room. We have some 1104 7500 kV. Okay, and where ESC wires are walls jailed into its string tube, and compared to the 90, look at the extremity. We have this carbon element here pointing, so protecting more or less a lateral shock like this compared to the 95 GL. So it's 3 millimeters carbon. Let's check that. Yes, 3 millimeters, full 3 key carbon. I will perform a conductivity test in any case to be completely sure. Okay, so okay, let's check that. Yes, no problem. Budding, it's conducting electricity, so it's a real carbon. Okay, we have a buzzer installed on rear, a light. The upper structure is 2 millimeters. Okay, and we have for the FearSky edition the two antennas associated with the FearSky XM Plus okay, is flash with the international version, but without telemetry. So if you want to enjoy the RSSI, etc., you will need to flash with the last firmware provided by in FieldSky website XT30. And here we have the new F4 mini tower. So on the bottom side we have the 28 ampere, yes, 28 ampere in such small room, so no problem to support up to 4S, okay, 28 ampere, Bell SD Shock 600, no problem. On the middle, okay, we have the F4, it's another omnibus F4 with the built-in OSD, and first remark, no specific O-rings to link between the ESC board, sorry, okay, so it means that any vibration will be directly transmitted. On top, what we have the video transmitter layer, okay, and here really on top we have the specific FieldSky XM with a super tiny bind button here, okay, so you just need to keep press, and while powering you can use an USB cable to power, because the receiver as well, the video transmitter etc. can be directly powered with a 2 ampere USB hot plug, so it's more easy than to plug the XT30 connector with the battery and while keeping it press the micro bind button here. So please prefer the USB technique. So everything looks super great in terms of technologies. Great motors, they are compatible in 4S, but we will see what is the problem. Let's power the machine. I already pre-bind with my jumper into D16 mode. Okay, green light, and let's arm the machine. Look, that is freaking, it's completely unstable. And more, the motor warm a lot, it's incredible. So after a couple of seconds they are burning, and then look that, you cannot do anything. So it's completely unflammable, and really the motor already be warm after just a fraction of a second. So it's a real nightmare. Okay, so SPC, you didn't test this machine out of the box. I'm sure you never flew it out of the production chain, so it's criminal, really. This machine cost more than $230 and is not flying out of the box. It's just criminal. You should be shamed to release such kind of machine. There are some hope to fix this machine, and you will need massive works. First, you will need to perform massive soft mount. So use some piece of foam to soft mount motors. Okay, screws are enough long to accept 1 or 2 millimeters of foam maximum. You will need to soft mount the flight controller from below the flight controller, between the ESC board and the flight controller. You will even need to completely remove from the standoff nylon stylon. You will need to remove the second and third one to install directly a gel into this foam here, okay, completely gel in sandwich, and install some O-rings everywhere where you can. So here, okay, on the ESC board, and eventually on the top of the upper structure canopy. And in this case, you can hope to fly this machine. So a huge works, okay, and it's incredible. So I don't want to continue release this machine because I really repeat, don't buy this machine if you don't want any problem. Okay, so I will show you the configuration. I will give anyway the default Betaflight. It comes with Betaflight 3.2, so it's not the most stable. Now it's 2.2, the maintenance release, so maybe you can fix some problem with the F4 board. So what is the main problem? Is the structure conducting much more the vibration compared to the 95GL? I don't think so. For me, there is a problem with the f4, with this specific f4 with the gyroscope, okay, and probably there are some defective units, I don't know, or the replacement of the gyros, etc. There is a problem definitively, or maybe there are some interaction between the SC board or the VTO transmitter not so far, okay, so perturbating the stuff. Maybe a copper scene film can help to reduce electromagnetic interferences. I don't know exactly, but I deeply think that most of the problem come from the some very ultra sensitive gyros, and also from the structure itself, also conducting, propagating the vibration. So soft mounting will help, but how to reduce the sensitivity of the gyros, I don't know yet, except to soft mount. Maybe there is some trick to apply in Betaflight in terms of filtering, I don't know, but it can be a problem. So I hope you enjoy this small video, strange video about the complete failure of the SPCmaker 90 NC. Okay. Now I will be very vigilant with the SPCmaker product, because they can produce one of the best micro and one of the worst micro in just a couple of months of difference. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please sub it, and see you next time. Bye bye.